It's all about the views as we share a tour of an Aurea Premium Suite onboard MSC Seascape coming up on Talking Cruise. Alright, so here we are aft deck 15 on MSC Seascape. I am going to take you on a tour of my room, which is number 15257. Now these rooms are considered a premium Aurea, so it has the Aurea experience benefits. But when you do walk in, it's a little bit unique. It does have this little bit of a corridor, so you walk through here. And it's nice that there is a window here that you can kind of see down to the deck 8 pool area down there. And this allows to bring some more natural light into the room. So we'll continue through, and this will take us to the main living area. It is one room. There are no separate broken out bedrooms and so forth. So this room is set up for quad occupancy. You'll see it does have a king size bed, and then the sofa will convert into a double sleeper. What I do like though is that there's plenty of room to get in between the bed and the wall here. Both sides of the room, the bed have a nightstand with two drawers in each. You have a light switch that'll control all the illumination in the room. This side does also have a USB port. The other side unfortunately does not. Then you do have a wall sconce light as well as a reading lamp. And from my experience, the beds are quite comfortable on MSC. This is, again, embarkation day. Have not had a chance to enjoy this yet. Just swing around over here. As far as storage, you do have this wall closet system. So this is all broken up into separate sections. So from here, you got some very deep cubbies, which is fantastic for storing larger items. You do have a rather small electronic safe for the room. I wish that was a little bit bigger. And then you have a bank of pullouts. And again, these are a decent size and give you plenty of storage. And then open up the next section over here. This is broken off into its own little area for some hanging clothes. And you do have some of the MSC slippers. And then the other section, this is actually one large closet. So again, you've got cubby space up on top and more hanging space. And then a little bit of storage on the bottom as well. Here's the AC controls, nothing too spectacular, pretty standard. You want it warm, you want it cold, on and off. That's pretty much it right there. And I do like the difference between the decor on this ship and the original Seaside class, Seaside Plus class of ships. They've had more traditional like reds and such. I like the color scheme here much better. So right in front of the bed, you do have this rather large window, which is looking directly aft. So you can see right now there's a Carnival ship in front of us, or back of us actually, and that ship is actually turned the wrong way around. It's going to have to spin around in the basin up there before it heads out of Port Miami. But nonetheless, you can see a little bit of the balcony over there. This does have a fantastic wraparound balcony, and that's really why I like this category of room. You do also have a nice large flat screen TV. I do kind of wish though that it was set back a little further. There is a little bit of space here, but for some reason MSC decided to mount it here. You can't move it. It is stuck to the desktop. As far as over here, we do have the room telephone. I get it not to have it on the night table because people like to put stuff there, but not really handy if you need to take a call in the middle of the night, which hopefully that doesn't happen, but nonetheless, it would be maybe more comfortable to have it near the bed. Over here, we do have the mini bar with the mini fridge. And unlike a lot of mainstream cruise lines, MSC does tend to stock their ships full, the mini bars on their ships. So you do have everything from beer, some spirits, sodas, and bottled water, and a couple of snacks up on top there. These are all at an additional charge. Over here, we have another little nest of a couple of pullouts, which is, again, nice storage. And then there's a little cubby section here. These are open. There's no door on that section there. And then the rest of the desktop vanity area, it's a pretty good size if you plan on doing some work like I will be doing on this cruise, and my wife as well. You do have a pretty good workspace area. As far as outlets, let me move this drink set up here. You do have 2 US power ports. There are 2 USB ports, one being a high power. You do also have the European ports, 2 over here and a 3rd over there. If you want more power, bring some adapters for US current and you'll be able to plug those in as well. And here's another look at the bed. And then, as I said, this sofa will convert into a double sleeper. I know from my previous experience in a room similar to this on MSC Seaside, one big drawback is that when you do open the bed, it does butt up right, and I mean literally almost touching this section of the cabinet. So getting in and out of the balcony can be a little bit of a hassle, a little bit of a dangerous point if you're not watching what you're doing. I can speak from experience on that. Now I'm just going to double back this way because when we walked into the room, we did actually walk right past the room's bathroom. So I'm going to show you that now. And one of the first things you'll notice is that it does have a rather large shower. This is one thing I actually look forward to on the cruise ship, is having a nice shower. And this definitely is one of the larger ones that you'll find on a cruise ship. And as far as floor space, there's plenty of room around the toilet, and then around the cabinet here in the shower, plenty of room to get up to the vanity area. And then you do have a little bit of storage here on the sides with a shelf. And there is a shave outlet right there. And below the sink, there is some storage as well. Nice to see that there's an extra roll of toilet paper and Kleenex and such. Now, as I said earlier, one of the best features of this room is its wraparound balcony. I'm going to take you out there now. So what I really like is that the size allows you to have a lounger. So there is one lounger over here. You have a couple of chairs and an ottoman, and then another lounger on this side. So the balcony wraps around this entire section. Complete aft view, complete side view, all the way to here. And if this were a standard balcony room, that right there would pretty much be the balcony. And when you come up to the railing, I mean, have a look at that view down to the infinity pool. And then again, as I said, you can get a forward and side view as well. Now, one of the reasons that I really like the deck 15 location of this, which there is one here, and there's another one right across the deck on the other side there, is that any deck below, you do actually have the window washer equipment that is hanging down, and it will actually block some of your view. From here, there's just a tiny little bit of the rail, but it's actually behind this piece here, so it doesn't really block the view at all. And throughout the entire voyage, you'll never have equipment that is in the way of this fantastic view. What I also like is that's the bridge of size right there. The extension of that actually has this little bit of a roof, so if it is raining at all, you can actually stay up here and stay pretty dry unless there's a lot of wind associated with that. So it gives you a little bit of protection. If you don't want direct sun all the time, it also gives you a little bit of an overhang as well. So that's actually something that I prefer.
Thanks for coming along on this room tour. Don't forget to like this video, post your comments and questions, hit that notification bell, and subscribe for more Talking Cruise.